Good evening slash morning, BlueBall review lovers and followers. This is Tasty Nades coming at you live with some gameplay footage of the indie game Buck. Watch our first video for a little more in-depth talk about the game, its background, and its developer. But it's a game on Steam right now. It's coming to consoles soon. It's basically about this dog in this post-apocalyptic era named Buck. And there's a lot of different elements in this game. You have mystery, you have 2D kind of arcade side-scrolling feel, you have combat. I wouldn't really call it a hack and slash, kind of more like maybe a strategic puncher in Mortal Kombat. But there's definitely a lot of good things going on about this game. I'll talk a little more about it as we kind of get through. But I'm going to start my second mission. We're going to go up to these Gutless Gulch. So this map just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and this apocalyptic world keeps unfolding more and more as we get into the thick of things here. So you're trying to find this girl named Jodie, and obviously you're Buck. You don't really know who Jodie is, at least as of right now, or much about her. So it's one thing you're trying to figure out. And the controls are pretty simple. I'm a pretty new PC gamer myself, and I was able to pick up on them rather quickly. So we'll see how things go. The fact I'm left-handed and I'm used to going to the right, so I'm going to the left now, and it's kind of messing me up here, but we'll give it a shot. This game's really realistic in the sense of, or in the apocalyptic sense. You have to scavenge, you have to make sure that you're getting the right amount of items, and you can only hold so much in your inventory, so you may have to make sacrifices.
To get a bunch of hanging boulders.
And it's just really exciting, and there's just something about the game that makes it super addicting. So it's kind of choices based, as you see right here in the character dialogue, but also in your game choice. So I can go left or I can go down. So I'll go left. I don't see anything. I don't know what to do. I'll just stick with my instincts here. Whoops. I almost killed myself. And I met the developer Gal at PAX East, and the reason he did this game and kind of the background story behind it, it's all really interesting. Of course, it's based around his real life dog, and they've poured their heart and soul in this, and it's just a different. It's a different game. It's not the same, that kind of the same old that you typically play, and it's really exciting. So it was kind of an honor on our end to just even be able to play this and have the opportunity to review it as well. So climbing up the ladder and the Gutless Gulch. And actually, I'm surprised I haven't run into any combat. Oh, there it is. It's supposed to do some combat on this game, but it's challenging, and the bosses are even pretty difficult too, but it's not like an impossible where you just feel demoralized as you're playing. It's really addicting. I said I really wish I could just explain more of this, explain why, but there's something about the game. Whoops. And as you saw right there, I even had to make a sacrifice on choosing, so I had to drop the gun parts and pick up the gunpowder. So just decisions that you end up making. Combat on this level has actually been really slow. Sad to say so. Bunch of glass paper. I almost missed it. Nice. Just teleport actually. action going on. Too much when I keep it in case I get into a pickle. Man, it's deep. She said. Oh yeah, best I've ever done. Y'all were here to witness it. Which way do I go? So I actually I'm doing really well on health. Normally this doesn't happen. Usually resources are a lot stricter, so actually really awesome. Like a badass. Keep on going down. Oh, I meant to run away. Damn it! Bad strats on my part. There's 2 passes? Oh man, this is fun. Got it. Maybe a mistake, maybe not. There's just so much to like about this game. I mean, it's kind of an exploration style. So you have obviously an adventure, and you have the mystery side of things as well.
What did they
Damn it,
do,
no
my
way, I
son?
got waste, dude. Ah, frustrating. No, it's not a good thing. Like, oh, a lot to love about the game. I just get ass kicked. It just incorporates a lot of just different elements. Space. It incorporates a lot of different elements, like I was saying. You kind of have the problem solving where you have to figure out things, the mystery as well. It's kind of got an exploration feel. It's got the action, it's got the old school, simple arcade, but good graphics, and it just mixes all these different elements so perfectly. And this is just, like right now, it's a work in progress. You know, the full game's not even quote unquote done yet. So just to even begin to imagine where this game could go, it's pretty awesome. And I think this is something that all gamers kind of look for, at least whether we want to admit it or not. The big name titles like Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield, like, those are always going to be around. It's going to be the same thing, you know, pretty much. But you know what? We as gamers, we always appreciate new things, and I really think that Buck's kind of maybe the start of something new. So really exciting. No! Oh, I forgot to reload. Son of a bitch. Like right there, like early on in the game, I was chugging along just fine, and things get a lot harder. So right when you think you got everything down, it just challenges you. Oh yeah, it's just a little exploration, you get the goodies. Awesome. Game rewards you if you're gonna go the extra mile and do the extra step. Even down here. Nope. Zoomed in. Somebody dropping in, I just know it. Was on the last mission, somebody dropped in from these lifts. Freaky. Maybe I can get over there. Sweet. Anchor. Look how sweet that thing looks, man. Oh, it's just so awesome. So then you look at your blueprints. One thing you can kind of have some customizations here, so you can.
Component is missing.
You know, you saw me discard the broken weapons, but. You can make grip tape, and then you can use that grip tape to make stuff for your gun. So once again, you just got to make choices on what to collect and when to make, when to actually, sorry, not make, but craft. Is the right terminology. When to craft stuff, and it's just awesome. So
Hey there.
that's what we get.
You're Nibbler, right? The junk collector?
Junk? I don't see any junk. All I see is salvage. You know, those priceless materials and tools that almost everyone drives halfway across the desert to purchase.
Name's Buck. Nice to finally meet you.
Well, greetings and salutations, Buck. Now, how may I help you on this fine night?
I'm here on Zach's behalf. He's a mechanic from West Town. He needs some lost tech tools to
keep their generator running, yes, I know the drill. Bloody waste of scraps, those two.
I thought regular customers are good for business.
I don't do what I do for profit. I do it for knowledge. You probably think this is where I set up shop, right?
They
lied to you. I move often so I can be left alone. Apparently, though, not often enough.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
This is usually the part where they'd start to threaten me. But you're different, aren't you?
I guess.
I like you, Bucky. You're not like the rest of the crowd
Okay.
that I usually get. Consider my temporary workshop open to you and you alone. Just do me a favor. Don't tell those hounds in West Town, alright?
Sure thing, Nibbler.
Man, if I gotta discard stuff. Alright, here's character-driven dialogue.
Fought a large amount of vultures to get to you. You safe out here, all by yourself?
Then you did me a big favor. Not that they pose any danger. They probably just came to trade again.
You trade with these nut jobs?
It's not like they give me much choice now, do they? I'm surprised they even bother to pay me. I guess they hope that it'll convince me to stay around for longer.
Alright.
You've got an amazing collection. How did you find so many useful parts?
There's plenty of tech buried all across Venganza. I sift through the smallest nooks and crannies. I guess that being this small helps me in that regard.
Let's open up shop. This is the guy I need. So I can sell inventory? This is something new. This is awesome. Whoops. Sorry, guys. That's the wrong button. So I have 726 scrap, so I guess in this case... Oh, that's the mission item. Okay. It's nice I can just buy some of this stuff. Ooh, I do have to sell something there. Oh.
Thank you for your time, Nibbler.
Well, Buck, it's been a... though, like...
So long.
Let's craft some stuff so we don't sell it all and waste it.
Hello again.
Sweet. I got it.
Right, back to work.
Just make sure I did my mission. Exactly. Yep. Alright. Now time to fight my way back. Nope. Forgot about the fast travel. Run through the boneyard. See my man behind the counter. Doesn't usually enjoy talking to me. Nothing new to say. This guy
Get out of my
takes
face,
his
kid.
life.
God.
Nothing to say.
Here you go, Zach. Lost it.
No way! Jet! You lost it!
Just tell Mug that I've helped.
No problem. I'm pretty sure he heard me from where.
Just keeps refilling, man. It's awesome.
Hey, lad. Thank you for getting Zach.
Thanks.
Don't take this the wrong way.
Looking a...
Well, if that were true, you wouldn't be looking for.
I never told you her name.
Relax, boy. Mug told me to help you locate her.
People be talking up in this
Thank you.
town.
You've earned it, lad. You really did. You should.
Talk to my boy, the bartender. He was kind of eating me.
Thanks again.
Nope. What's up, big guy? Oh, come on.
There's something off. I've seen plenty of strange, but it's been years since anybody sane has walked up to our walls. How did you survive all these years without losing your mind?
I was taught well. My father made sure I'd be ready for...
You alright there? Alright, listen up. I've ordered Simon to try and locate your lass. There is no better dog for the job.
Thank you.
Give Simon the time he needs, and he'll find her.
Did all of you used to live...
Not with me, and not with anyone.
Just find out more
So why do
information.
you call them vultures? They're dogs, aren't they?
What he says? Skip
So...
it.
I don't have the time, nor the proper amount of whiskey to talk about those fleet-eating bastards.
It's like the worst thing you could call somebody in dog
Anything else I can
terms.
help with?
Always. Drop by our greenhouse. One of my soldiers, Don, needs your help over there.
Where's the greenhouse?
Just keep an under...
Greenhouse?
is an undertaking by our ambitious greenskeeper.
That seats?
This earth is cursed, lad. Nothing here can ever truly grow without being tainted.
He said taint. Alright, so that's kind of the premises and the basics of Buck. I'm not going to go into
You think that
too
getting
deep,
some
but
freaking tools amounts to anything for Mug? He's just gonna keep you running in circles like the good doggy you are.
What's your deal anyway? Why are you here?
here we go.
Keep an eye on
Hang on.
outsiders, like you. Get lost, Squirt.
I like this guy. Alright, so I'm not gonna keep going, but I really do like the premise that it's not an open world, but it does have open world concepts where you may have multiple missions going on at once, and it's this bigger world that gives you options to go left or right. So it's not open world, but it's close. And the world just keeps growing and growing, and missions, and you can get all these items and help more people, and it's just awesome. So before I go,
Thanks
before we
again, Bucky.
jump off of here, I'm gonna go back to my home and just show you all kind of highlight the customization system some.
I think that right there and then, Buck began to worry.
Yep. It's a little condor right there. It's my stepdad. He's who raised me, apparently. It's kind of an odd situation, kind of a weird take on it, but it does kind of give some quick humor. So this is where when you were at your crafting station, you could go to your blueprints and you could actually, let's say you made this barrel or you made some of these items at that point, you could then go over here and add it to your you can actually add this. You can actually see, I'm sorry, you can see what you can add. So you can add, you know, longer range, you can add a third barrel, reload times, all this different stuff, and you obviously have this option available for your pistols as well. So that's your weapon locker. I assume you get more and more weapons as the game goes on as well.
There was never any signal on that thing. Not for Buck to remember, at least.
So
It just rains and rains and rains.
some things in here like this inner dialogue that I think it's Buck. I haven't quite figured out if it's Buck or if maybe it's kind of the stepdad saying it or someone else from like a third perspective looking in. I haven't quite figured it out yet. It's probably my fault not paying real close attention. But overall, guys, this is a great game. And just from what several missions I've played, and obviously talking to Gal at PAX, and the passion's there. The game quality is also there, and just, I mean, all the right pieces. It's a different game, and it's everything that I thought it'd be and more. So don't forget, guys, wrap up this video. Check out our other video for Buck. Don't forget, like and subscribe to our page on Facebook. Definitely go and buy Buck. It's worth every buck. And remember, stay satisfied, friends.